Hey there, Alex here. This is the CCA CRA, and I'm sure most of you have already seen a ton of reviews on these. I didn't plan on making a review and actually bought this just for reference, but then I thought maybe I should at least do a quick video as a sort of record, so let's just dive right in. If you have an older budget KZ-REMs like the ZSTX or ZSN Pro and you like that type of V-shaped tuning, the CRA is a nice step up that will give you more bass, less shouty vocals, smoother treble, a little less sibilance, better technical performance, and better timbre. I think it might even be a good option over the ZEX Pro as well if you want something a bit more fun sounding. It has more bass quantity and quality, the extra mid-bass gives male vocals a bit of extra body, it has a bit more treble and better extension which gives it more air and clarity up top, and timbre is a little better as well in the treble region. That said, mids are still on the thinner side. I personally think it could use a little more energy around 3 kHz, and it is a bit more prone to sibilance to my ears. Also, because of the more elevated bass and treble, it does grab more attention away from the already pretty polite mids, so in busier tracks, vocals sound a little pushed back in the mix. But if I just EQ the treble down and push up the 3 kHz region, I do think it's a more enjoyable listen overall, not to mention as well that it's half the price of the ZEX Pro on Shopee, which makes it a pretty easy recommendation. But if you don't like V-shaped tuning, you're treble sensitive, and you don't really want to mess around with EQ or modifications, then these might not be the best option. Personally, I'm in the latter camp, so I actually prefer the similarly priced NiceHack DB1 over these. It doesn't have as much bass, and mids are still on the thinner side, but it has more upper mids and lower treble, so instead of female vocals sounding too thin, they just sound airier to me with a nicer presence in the mix. I think these are actually really enjoyable for female vocals. It has a good amount of energy in the upper treble region too, just that it's more around 9 to 10 kHz, whereas on the CR8 it's a bit further back at around 11 kHz, which gives cymbals and tambourines a bit more air. Detail retrieval I think are quite similar, with maybe the CRA having a slight edge, but because of the tuning and the extra energy around 5 to 7 kHz, giving it a bit more definition, perceived clarity is probably higher. To me, the CRA actually sounds a bit edgy and overemphasized in the treble region. It is also more prone to sibilance as well compared to the DB1, and I think the DB1 has a wider soundstage. Anyway, there's no denying that these are pretty great for the price, just be aware that the tuning might not be everyone's cup of tea. Thanks for watching this video, and see you guys on the next one.